Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Dort. Outside, SGA. A 3-pointer off the mark. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. Bridges misses. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Back to Holmgren. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Towns is doubled. Brunson scanning the floor, so they take the lead.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
SGA passes to Dort. Takes a step back. Holmgren in the post. Defended by Hart. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl-Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Towns up top. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Brunson, here we go. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Towns.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
SGA sets a screen for Dort. No good from outside. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Brunson with a clean look. Drills the 3-pointer. Brunson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Now, here's Holmgren. His last outing, 16 points for him. Kept alive. Outside, Dort. Pass to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Hart. Snatched up. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hart the pass to Towns, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hartenstein.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
The free throw drops for Towns. Well, Doris, here we go down the final stretch of the regular season. How about some of the improvement we've been seeing from some of these players?
Kev, it seems inevitably every year there's a few players who make a huge leap in their games. And I love it when it's a complete surprise. Because when there's a player who's been under the radar and emerges as a potential star, how exciting is that?
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
So it's the Knicks now. The Thunder making the shot. For 3, Bridges. No good, shot missing. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Dort. Here's SGA. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Here's Holmgren. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 10.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The three-pointer, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Lakers in L.A. Brunson goes in. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at Oklahoma City. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group.
Hartenstein with it, defended by Towns. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now, here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. Back to Brunson. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Holmgren outside. Misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 6. Anunoby outside. Bridges finds Brunson. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And here is Hart. Following Lou Dort's 3. Towns high post. Anunoby outside. Dort against Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
SGA into the lane.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That free throw good from SGA. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Clarkson taking his time here. Over Joe. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Williams kicks to SGA. Fades. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Here's Bridges. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Thunder with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them. He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Diawara's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Mitchell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Free throw good, Clarkson. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
The Knicks leading by 5. Diawara, the pass to Robinson. Williams with the block. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Joe. Here's the 3. Diawara with the rebound. The Knicks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Now Alvarado. Robinson a screen on Wallace. Clarkson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Thunder trailing by 5. Williams passes to Mitchell. Joe finds Williams. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. In the corner, Wallace with it. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 5. Shamet, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson, a little playmaking versatility right there. Pretty pass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bounce pass Wallace. Joe, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams with the steal. Wallace outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell passes to Joe. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Williams, no good. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. Fires from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Jalen Williams out there with Holmgren. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound, outside, Towns. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Now here's Wallace. He's covered by Shamet. Wallace with a screen for Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Pass to Robinson. Here's Alvarado. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Williams kicks to Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Holmgren lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got 9.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Alvarado passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Mitchell finds Joe. Holmgren right side. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Here's Joe. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And he gets it to go.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Williams against Robinson. Out to Clarkson. Ring shot on the way. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And the dunk by Holmgren.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Brunson. He's got 14. The focus from Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. SGA, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Now here's Waltz. He has yet to score. Holmgren against Robinson. 5 on the clock. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they?
Free throw drops for Holmgren. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Robinson up top, defended by Holmgren. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Right in the heart of the defense. Ha-ha! Brunson.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Now Waltz. Still without a basket. Back to SGA. Shoots. And the wing jumper offline. The Knicks with the lead. Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. SGA with the ball. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. SGA passes to Holmgren. Over Robinson. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Pass to Anunoby. It's Robinson, top of the key. Bridges inside. Covered by Joe. Towns wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Towns has got 14 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Holmgren outside. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Oh, Anunoby in position. And stolen by Wallace. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 12.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Joe. Here's Williams. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. Hart outside. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Now here's Williams. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson outside. Brunson down the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Pass to SGA. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the wing jumper. The Knicks leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And here is Williams. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Bridges against SGA. Yes, that goes in. SGA's got 14 points for the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Brunson outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
SGA against Bridges. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai takes the hit and still gets it to go.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside Williams. Dort is screen on Hart. There's Williams with the three, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Anunoby. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, SGA. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Fires the three. Dort misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. Dort against Hart. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Connects on the 17-footer. Brunson's got 26.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that's it for the first half of that close game here. Knicks out front, leading by 3. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throne. He's the one I trust calling the shots. Are you crazy, Kenny?
Well, all right. Good point, big fella. But only if he doesn't get to pick our ties.
Come on. You guys would look fantastic in bow ties. I've got some extras here. Here, Shaq, try this one. And here's one for you, Jet. Those are going to be great.
Ooh, I like that.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Thunder trailing by 3. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Down low. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team. Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Gilgeous Alexander finds Holmgren. Back to SGA. Brunson with it. Now SGA defending. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby against Holmgren. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Towns for 3. A rebound by Gilgeous Alexander. Towns has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Dort. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Lou Dort.
Lou Dort's frame is exactly built for that kind of shot. He is big, strong, and tough, folks.
Gilgeous Alexander against Brunson. The 3. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
New York leading by 3. Hart outside. Towns down low. He's against Hartenstein. And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back over to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Brunson with the teardrop.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Holmgren outside. Over in the corner, Dort. There's Williams with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 7 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that is nothing but pure basketball skill from Jalen Brunson. When he touches the paint, that craftiness comes into play.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder, trailing by 2. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better, scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Thunder.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Out to the wing. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Thunder trailing by 4. Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Staying focused through contact, SGA. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brunson finds Anunoby. The tray. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. SGA against Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We have seen this over and over and over again. SGA with the and one.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Williams looking over the floor. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Hart. New York missing again.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. SGA against Brunson. Towns. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. SGA on the wing. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Hits it from 3-point range. Dort's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Case and Wallace in for Dort. Towns looking it over. Anunoby in the corner. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Drills the 3-pointer. Bridges has got 6.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
SGA against Brunson. And the basket by SGA.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
SGA against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Out to Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 41.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Bridges kicks to Hart. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Wallace outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. And the basket is good. Anunoby's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Oklahoma City, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. SGA on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. The Knicks making a switch here. Akporti's checked in. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins finds SGA. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. SGA's got 38 points.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Robinson passes to Alvarado. Out to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Robinson. And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Williams. SGA's got 40 points. Knicks trail by 4. 1:39 left to play here in the third. And it's Robinson with the jam.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Pass to Joe. Trains the three-pointer. Joe's got 6.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Clarkson. And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Joe. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. SGA looking it over. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Clarkson against Wallace. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. Alvarado passes to Shamet. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Chet Holmgren. Wiggins is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard. Towns against Wiggins. Back to Towns. Fires top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Again, the Thunder score.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. Now, Alvarado. On the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Alvarado passes to Clarkson. The kick out to Towns. Here's Robinson. And he can't jam it through. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Here's Joe. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Joe's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mitchell outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell wide open. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 13. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Wallace the pass to Joe. Nailed from three-point land. Joe's got 12 points in just the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Thunder, Alex Caruso comes in for Cason Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Clarkson up top. And Brunson has it in the corner. Brunson, not bothered by the contact.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. To the middle. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Basket counts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Clarkson against SGA. Holmgren in the high post. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Clarkson for three. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Williams kicks to Mitchell. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Brunson against Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. That one on Williams.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
That one falls for Brunson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Brunson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Mitchell outside. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. SGA's got 43 points.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
First one falls for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Knicks trail by 16. And here's Brunson. That one good for 2. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. The Knicks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. And it's blocked by SGA.
Well, 6'6" with excellent defensive instincts. SGA, one of the best shot blocking guards in the league.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Brunson. With some arc. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds SGA. And he drives in, makes it off the glass. SGA's got 47 points.
Ooh, the burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Brunson outside. Over SGA. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Dort passes to SGA. It's good. SGA's got 49 points in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Hart outside. Anunoby outside. Offensive rebound. From deep, Brunson. A shot off that time. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Runs in the pass to Towns. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Here's on an open.
Hey, come around.
Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Dort. Bridges shot. Good.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Outside, Dort. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Towns. Outside, SGA. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Williams can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Dort with the ball, and a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 54 points. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.